Joe Biden. Oh my God! I like it. Yes. Y'all love Trump. What's going on? How can you like Trump so much?
We love Trump because Trump is God. Trump is good. When Trump was president, everything was peaceful and good. There was nothing
Everything was
wrong.
affordable.
Yes.
How old are you girls?
I'm 17.
Oh,
16. Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Not quite old enough to vote yet,
No,
but it sounds like you're almost you're smart enough to vote for.
We're rooting for him to win.
And then you got Trump written on you.
Yes. The black girls for Trump, cuz we gotta let them know Trump 2024.
Now, Dan, do you guys think Trump is racist? Like the media keeps saying? Is Trump like Hitler? Is he a Nazi?
No, Trump is and Joe Biden can't talk. Joe Biden is confused.
Yeah, he's got dementia.
We need a smart president.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to take photos with the signs?
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
Photos, videos.
Do your parents like Trump?
Yes.
My
dad voted for Trump.
Okay, so they've influenced you and kept you up to date that Trump isn't a racist. The media lies about him and all that stuff. You guys are all aware of that. What about your friends? Do they like Trump?
I follow Trump on Instagram.
You do? Okay. Yeah. How many followers is he up to by now? He's only been on there for like a month.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
He's got more than Biden, I know that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know shit about JD Vance. I mean, I've learned some things about him over the past couple days, but I didn't really know anything about JD Vance. What do people think about that guy? Let's find out. Rick, what do you think about JD Vance as Trump's VP pick?
I didn't know much about the guy.
Me either.
I think he's going to be an interesting debate against Camel Toe. That's for sure. If she will debate him.
She might not.
You know, but I liked his perspective on things, you know.
Yeah.
So
he seems kind of low-key.
very low-key.
Like Pence was low-key. Trump picked on purpose somebody that's not a MAGA go get 'em kind of personality, like Vivek or Carrie Lake, that kind of thing.
She was my pick.
She was your pick.
Yeah,
I guess we didn't want to have that. If you had picked Carrie Lake, it'd be like having two Trumps in there.
Which is good.
Do you think? Yeah, which is good if you ask me. But I think he picked low-key kind of personality on purpose, I guess. Which, is that good? Because he's going to be semi-anointed as the guy after 4 years to pick up the torch and keep running with the MAGA movement. Is he the guy to do it? I guess that's why we have primaries. If we don't think he is, we'll vote in somebody like Vivek.
Yeah, I don't know much about the guy.
I don't know anything about him.
You
You
know,
wrote that book, Hillbilly Elegy or whatever that they rave about.
Yeah, they got a movie on him too.
You know, hey, he had an interesting life and he had a lot of, you know, hard things that happened to him. Hey, everybody does, man. You could probably make a movie out of anybody's life.
My top two picks were women.
They were?
Carrie Lake
Yeah.
and Sanders.
Oh. Oh.
You know, the governor.
Yeah.
And I really like
Sarah
her.
Huckabee Sanders.
I really like her. You know, and but you know, he went with this guy. And I
So
hope
those
he's
were
not-
your diversity picks?
Those are
Just
my
kidding.
Those are my diversity picks.
Just kidding.
But
If those women, any one of those women would have got in, it would have had nothing to do with diversity.
well, Lake. The way I look at Lake, in 4 years, I would vote for her for president without a thought.
She might run.
I like her.
I
think
have a
she's-
chance to do that.
When she told CNN and MSNBC where to go,
Yeah.
go, well, this is a woman I like.
Yeah. JD Vance, I'm gonna trust, but verify.
I agree.
He can prove himself.
I agree.
Over the course of 4 years. You know, he might be all right. And if he's not, we'll vote somebody else in next
If it's
time.
not, look for somebody else.
Pat, did you know who JD Vance was
Well,
before Trump picked him? I mean, I think people have heard of him. They kind of knew who he was,
Trump
but
introduced him at a rally a while back.
you
and
like him as
supported-
VP pick or what?
Yeah,
You're all right with
I
it?
think it'd be okay. But
Is that what we want? Just the okay kind of thing?
Well, only because I
Trump
haven't seen
doesn't
him in
wanna-
action, except for his home, his home state of Ohio.
I think Trump doesn't want to pick anybody who's gonna maybe grab a bunch of the limelight, maybe? He wants more low
He
key?
might, though.
Yeah?
I think Trump is a changed man since the attempt on his life. He seemed a lot more humble the other night.
Yeah, right. Well, someone tried to kill him, so
Right.
it's gonna take a little while to shake that off.
Right. Yeah, and not knowing 100% who. I mean, we can all guess, but do we
Probably
really
Hillary.
know?
Probably Hillary.
Adding to her
Yeah.
list of, yeah.
So you're good with JD Vance?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, guys. So what we're talking about today is JD Vance. Did you know anything about JD Vance before Trump picked him?
A little bit. I knew about hillbilly elegy and whatnot, but not enough.
You never read the book or anything?
No,
I never did either. I didn't know anything about that book until like a week ago, and everybody's acting like it's the biggest thing ever, but how come I never heard about it before? But anyways, you think it was a good pick?
I do. I like him. I don't think he could have really picked Vivek, because Vivek is really, really likable.
Yeah.
And I think Vivek has a bigger...
He's super, super smart.
yeah, I would love to see him as like press secretary, kind of
that'd be
like
awesome.
Kayleigh McEnany.
I wonder if he would look at that as like a negative. Like, I should be in charge of something more important than that.
Well, they're talking to him about putting him in the Senate seat in Ohio, so I think press secretary...
That'd be a good move.
Yeah, we need to fill that seat, right?
Yep, that's right.
Do you think, but Vivek would think that would be beneath him?
I don't know. I mean, Vivek is presidential.
He is.
Vivek is presidential, so I think that's beneath him. You know, but
So, in 4 years, let's just say Trump wins, unless JD Vance turns out to be a badass,
we'll see. I hope he does.
you know.
I hope he does.
I hope he does too, but I think he might be just a little too, like, he doesn't have a, I think he lacks the big personality it takes to be a president.
You know, we were listening to a podcast on the way down here. It was Real AF, Andy Frisella's podcast, and he played a clip from JD Vance back in 2016 saying that he can't stand Trump and
Yeah.
You know, he can't stomach the guy and this
Well, that was
and
in 2016.
That was in 2000, but in 2016, you know, we were MAGA, you know, so it's like I feel like he has catching up to do, but I feel like he's, you know, if he sticks to what he says he's going to, I feel like he's going to be a good VP.
Well, I feel like if he was that dumb back then to not like Trump, then how smart can he be?
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we'll see. We got burned with Pence.
Yeah, we did.
Can't do
And
that again.
Pence was kind of low key. JD Vance seems low key like that.
Yeah. That's right.
But I'm gonna say, I said it earlier, I'm gonna trust but verify.
I feel like JD is a little more likable.
Than Pence.
I feel like he's more likable than
Yeah.
Pence.
Yeah, I'm willing to give him a chance, man.
Yeah,
Heck
that's all we can do.
Everybody seems to like him, so
That's what Donald would want us to do.
yeah. Until he gives me a reason not to like him, I'm on board.
Well, yeah. Same.
Yeah. But not to mention the vice president. What do they do?
Yeah, that's right.
They don't do nothing.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's Kamala.
That's Kamala. Kamala definitely hasn't done nothing.
Do a damn thing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Hey, you got somebody that's a fan of yours.
Yeah. Yeah. I just talked to him.
They want to
How's it going, guys?
pictures with you.
Oh, yeah.
You got new people coming in.
Yeah, people are showing up. That's what happens when they try to shoot Trump. It's the Trump bus. Trump is your president.
Trump is our president!
Trump. How come you don't like Biden?
Because fuck Biden! He's
Fuck
bad
Biden.
and he raises prices for no reason.
He's brain dead.
brain dead and confused.
Yeah, he's got...
FJB.
Yeah, Biden has Parkinson's and dementia.
Yes, we need
He's
someone that can
fuck
survive.
that guy.
Where's the smart president?
That's the best guy the Democrats have to offer. Do you know JD Vance? What do you think of JD Vance?
Oh,
Are you good?
dude, I got mixed feelings.
Me too, because I don't really know shit about the guy.
Okay, so Ohio, white trash, joined Marine Corps before he went to college. I can totally relate to that.
You from Ohio?
I'm Ohio, white trash, joined the Marine Corps before I went to college.
Yeah!
Trump 2024, baby! Trump,
So
baby!
you have a problem with he trash talked Trump in 2016.
No, it's actually not that. My problem is, how do you walk off the parade deck at Paris Island, become a combat journalist, which is a cush cake job
That's
where
what
you network with both high-level civilians and military people, and then get a full ride to Yale.
So when he was a Marine, he was a journalist.
He was a combat journalist, which that's just not join the Marine Corps and you graciously be given this job.
Propaganda for the military?
He was probably guaranteed that job before he went in. It's just my guess.
Oh.
But that's a cush job that somebody's definitely going to be making great connections in and making all the right connections in. But I don't know. I'm skeptical. What I hate is Yale. I have learned to basically hate all things Yale and all people that have gone to Yale.
Didn't DeSantis go there?
A lot of people went there. Obama, most of the presidents went there, I believe. I have a problem. There are a lot of Freemasons and Skull and Bones people, and I don't like them.
So, but are you willing to give him a chance?
Yes, we have to give him a chance. Look, we have to, but I'm not all. Hey, this is the heir apparent. This is the heir apparent to Trump.
He seems
I'm
a little
not there.
milquetoast.
Well, let's give him a chance.
Like pencils like that. Let's keep
my impression of why Trump picked him was for the Rust Belt blue states.
Yeah.
If that's it, then let's just see what happens. Let him play his role. Hopefully Trump will also bring in some really sharp people for other cabinet positions.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, somebody's burning their tires off over there.
But yeah, so the jury's out. I'm being I'm
gonna give a chance. I call it trust, but verify. I trust Trump did a good job, but I'm gonna verify that for myself.
He's made some suspect choices in the past. We got to take care of our own now.
Well, he's very young.
He also paid high praise to Speaker Johnson last night. I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm not a big fan of Johnson at all.
But
he's a get along, play along, get along guy.
Things have changed.
We don't want that. We want MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. But he's the vice president, and they don't do shit. So we'll see. If he turns out to be no good, we'll vote for Vivek.
Well, it's interesting. Vivek and JD are good buddies.
Yeah.
And which guarantees Vivek is going to be part of this administration,
I hope so.
As well as whatever goes forward. These are the next generation.
I think Vivek has a bright future.
The man's brilliant. I don't think his leadership charisma is a little bit lacking, but he's super intelligent.
Yeah.
Trump should definitely make him the czar of unfuckery. And what I mean by that,
he should be the head of the DOJ.
He needs to be taking a look at our government structures, what they're purposed for, and optimize them and get rid of the fluff and the crap that we don't need.
Yeah.
He would be perfect for that job. And
I have high expectations for that man.
I think he's going to get a high role in in his cabinet, and it'll be better than the vice presidency.
Yeah, because the vice president don't do nothing. You know what I mean?
It's me.
JD Vance, what do you think?
Great choice.
Why you like him so much?
Well, look at his background. He came from nowhere. He's practically a hillbilly. His
I
mother
came
was
from nowhere. I was a hillbilly.
Yeah, so that's a good. But he came up. He went into service, Marine. Be the first Marine vice president. Got out. Went to college with the college.
The first Marine vice president?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and he got out, sergeant, and then he went with the VA, the loans he get from the, what is it called, GI Bill, which I have. He went to a college in Ohio State he went to. Then he went to Yale Law School. So he came out as a lawyer. He also has a company.
I know, but I hate lawyers.
Yeah, but that's what you need. But he also owns...
I don't like lawyers.
Neither do I.
You know, those are like, they got a special spot in hell.
Yeah, lawyers.
Not this one.
DC is made up of lawyers.
So is Jim Jordan.
So I don't know if that's something braggadocious type stuff.
What
But
about
you like
Kennedy?
him, though.
They're all lawyers. That's why they know what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, look at the Democrat lawyers.
You
They're
like-
right on top of it.
You like JD Vance? You think he's going to be good?
I do.
How come?
I would have preferred, well, one, he's a vet. And what I really believe in is that our vets deserve more than they're getting.
They deserve more than illegals, I'll tell you that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
President veteran since George W. Bush, who's in the Air National Guard. Look at that one. That was, I hate the guy from Radio.
So you think Trump did good picking him?
I think he did good. I think he could have done better.
Is he going to be a MAGA guy, though? Like, is he going to be able to pick up the torch and run with the MAGA movement in 4 years?
I don't think, well, we're not going to have one of these faux Republicans. this time. It's not going to be Pence. Pence basically betrayed the Republican Party, when he didn't stand up for Trump.
Yeah.
And I think we all know that there was troubles in how the election was handled.
Yeah.
And I think Trump did win. I know I was out there.
I do too, 100%.
I was at the polls.
Well,
I saw the lines.
Well, Trump's winning all the swing states. So during this next election, once they stop counting all at the same time, we'll know something's up.
So,
you know what I mean? Again.
When we get to the next term, 2024 to 2028, okay, we need the paper ballots.
Yeah.
You don't need this stuff where we're voting for weeks.
Trump should focus on that, because we don't have anything if we don't have fair elections here
Turn on
in
the
America.
spigot.
Yep.
Get the oil going. Get
And
this
fix our
country
elections.
going.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And fix the lawfare bullshit, because that's got to end or we don't have a country. Gentlemen, what do you think of JD Vance? Are you down with him or no?
I don't know enough about him, really.
Nobody seems to.
Well, I mean, I've heard all of his backstory and not being a Trump supporter, but I think he finally came around and realized that this was the best man for the job. He's not a dumb man. He's well educated. Trump and his team did their research. So
Did you watch any of the RNC?
I did.
That was people were commenting that this is so much fun. Everybody's all on the same page. We're all unified. People are saying they can't remember the party being this unified.
It was great. I watched a little bit before, but I watched last night, most of the speeches last night, and they were all excellent speeches. And people that support Trump, and even celebrities. And I don't care what you think of Hulk Hogan, he's still a big supporter. Dana White had a great speech. Trump Jr. Don Jr. had a great speech.
Elon Musk is gonna donate $24 million, 45 million a month until the election.
That's it.
Yeah, he's turned into our version of George Soros.
Well, he had enough. As soon as they tried to shoot him, that's it. He had enough. He's done.
About time you got on board, Elon.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, we needed you bad, man. We could use that money to win.
Yes. They seem to get this money from all these Soroses or whoever's donating
they
these
get
big
it from
dollars.
Ukraine. It's back channeled back into their coffers.
Right. Well,
everybody knows it.
Now we can put some money into mail-in ballots and all the other stuff.
It just makes it more fair. And that's what we need. We were just talking, hey man, if Trump does anything, if he could fix the elections where it's all on the same day, paper ballots, let's make it fair.
Right. Make it fair.
Make it fair.
Because too many Republicans have lost faith in I've lost faith in the election system. Not saying I'm not going to vote, but I don't think the system is rigged now. And
everybody needs to get out and vote too. Trump! God bless Trump. Hey, I'm willing to give JD Vance, what can I made like I have a choice. Trump picked him. I wanted Vivek, but everybody seems to like JD Vance. Everybody that I watch on TV, but when I come out here, I hear something different. You know what I mean? They're not all gung-ho over JD Vance, kind of like me. They just don't know the guy. How you doing? Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Time here.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
Missed you a bunch.
We hang out in the shade so we don't die in the sun out there.
That's an excellent idea.
It's you're more than welcome to hang out here too if you want. Ralph, you like JD Vance? What do you think about that guy? Did I already ask you that?
I never heard of the guy until the other day.
I don't remember seeing any viral clips of JD Vance.
No.
Like I see of lots of other politicians.
Right.
Maybe that's not what Trump wants. He wants some low-key dude.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a great background.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, he's been...
All we can do is wait this guy out and see how he turns out.
Yeah.
Are you willing to do that though, right? Are you like me? If Trump picked him, yeah, okay. He's got the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You're not like super stoked.
I mean, Trump has his reasons.
Yeah. Well, he wants to win the Rust Belt, so he needs hillbilly boy.
He seems to have a really good background and all kinds of things that he's done, and he's apparently got money.
Oh yeah,
so
exactly.
He's not.
He's a successful businessman.
He's not in it for the money.
And that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
He's been in business and he's very successful.
Yeah.
We want to run the country like a business.
Right.
He's a very smart guy, so I like that.
Yep.
And he hasn't been in politics very long.
He's a veteran.
He's only like 2 years in being a senator.
Yeah.
Same story as Barack Obama, 2 years in.
Yeah.
But
He's a veteran, right?
He's a veteran.
Yeah.
That's another good
That's
thing.
a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm willing to give him a chance, man. Yeah. What do you think about JD Vance? You down with JD Vance?
Yeah, you asked me, but
Well, you like down with JD Vance?
You know what? I haven't listened to him yet, so I can't really. I mean,
But Trump said he's good.
I like him because he came from nothing. You know. I mean,
You came from nothing, and you're not the VP. Me too. I came from nothing. I had a hard life. I got hillbillies in my family.
But
I'm still poor.
yep.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
JD, you like JD?
Well, he's kind of cute.
What's JD stand for?
I don't know.
John David. I don't know.
John Doe.
Jimmy Dean. James Dean.
Okay.
Jimmy.
I don't know. But
Okay.
Trump also liked Pence too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of worry a little bit because
yeah.
this guy used to be a Democrat.
Well, don't hate me, guys, but I've always said Trump is notoriously bad at picking people.
Yeah. Seems
Not saying he is here.
He's learned his lesson, you know.
I don't know. Well, Trump does get smarter as he goes along with the politics.
But there was a reason why you picked him, though.
Yeah.
Because of his background and because of.
Well, he wants to win the Rust Belt, and he figures that's the best way to win Pennsylvania and Ohio and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Are you down with JD Vance? You like that?
Supposedly he's good at restructuring the financial system when it crashes.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons why Trump liked him. And I heard the head of Fox, was it Rupert Murdoch? He called Trump several times and said anybody but JD Vance.
Really? Well, all the lefties hate JD Vance. They're already calling him Hitler.
Well, of course.
No surprise, right?
That's a good sign.
Apparently they don't know what Hitler is.
Exactly.
They never saw they don't know anything about history.
That's correct.
No.
Yeah.
So,
You know, Hitler tried to stop the war several times, but Churchill wouldn't let him. Yeah.
well,
Churchill was paid off.
We almost had Ukraine war stop, but Boris Johnson stopped it.
Right.
So.
Well, the bankers have always made money financing both sides of the war, so
Yep.
you can't,
That's where the money is.
Can't argue with them.
What do you think, Mitch? JD Vance, you like that dude or no?
Yeah, I think he's okay. You know, it's kind of concerning. You know, I mean, did Musk say to hire him? Because, you know, who knows? You know, you hear so much. Who knows what the truth is?
Well,
but he seems like a good guy. I think he's a good guy.
You think he is? Willing to give him a chance?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys like JD Vance? You like that pick? You good with that?
Yeah.
How come you like JD so much?
I think he's just a cool guy. I think he's got the right ideas. And,
He's very chill. He's not very bombastic.
No, he's not a.
He's not going to do mean tweets.
Nope, not at all.
We want those mean tweets.
Yeah, I like mean tweets. But
no,
I'd be upset if he doesn't do mean tweets.
No. I think Donald Trump, for some reason, is a changed man. I really think he was touched by God.
For some reason, after being shot.
After being shot.
After having his ear pierced with a bullet.
That's it.
Yeah.
He
that'll do
seemed
it.
very changed.
Well,
I liked
It
the
just
old
happened.
Trump.
Yeah.
The new Trump has a lot more humility, and I think he's reaching a lot more people because of his calmness. And as far as JD, I like that he's 39 years old.
Young.
He's young.
Smart.
He's the future for the Republican Party.
Yeah, he's got a long future
He's got a long
ahead of him.
future, so-
Yeah.
I think it's a good team.
Yeah. I'm definitely willing to give him a chance. No problem.
Absolutely.
I'll say good things about him until he gives me a reason not to.
Exactly.
Brenda, you like JD Vance?
Yeah, I like him. He's a veteran.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're a veteran, he's a veteran. You guys have that in common?
Yeah, that and he's young. He's eye candy.
He's like, okay. He's a hillbilly, I'm a hillbilly. We got that in common.
Hillbillies are great.
Yeah. He don't look like a hillbilly.
No, he don't.
He's cleaned up.
I have heard a lot of stories about his grandmother, and I really liked her. Or I like her, even though she passed away.
Yeah, gun everywhere.
Yeah, she cussed like a sailor. I
Yeah,
like that.
Second Amendment.
Yeah. So we're in good hands with JD Vance?
I think so, because after Trump, 4 years, maybe it'll be JD Vance president.
It'll be him or Vivek.
Oh, I love him.
I like him too.
Oh, I love him.
I was a little sore they didn't pick Vivek, but
I know. He was.
I trust Trump.
Hopefully he'll be somewhere in the.
Maybe Vivek. Wayne! JD Vance, you like him?
I was up till about 2 o'clock in the morning watching everything, including Greg Gutfeld last night. I'm telling you, it's amazing, just amazing.
JD's a good guy?
JD's a good guy. JD's a good guy, I know. That's always, they're trying to sling all kinds of crap.
The media is saying that he's a Hitler, he's a Nazi, he's a white supremacist.
I defy anybody to grow up as poor as he did in Appalachia, not get on drugs, go to school, marry a beautiful woman from another country, have 3 beautiful kids that he adores, and make it to the vice presidency.
Yeah.
It's an amazing story.
Yeah, it is. You can make a movie about that guy.
He already did.
You know also you can make a movie about?
What?
Donald Trump. It's the greatest story ever told. Next to Jesus.
You've heard that Hillbillyology was a book he wrote. And they also have a movie.
Yeah, but his movie wouldn't be nearly as interesting as Trump's.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. Well, his one line that I loved is, somebody's got to make his T-shirt. He said, in West Virginia, or in the Appalachians and so forth, down there they call their grandmothers Mima, and his grandmother raised him. And so
he was raised by women.
He said she was a very devout religious woman, but her favorite word was the F word, which she used liberally. So somebody's got to make a T-shirt. Tough as nails Mima for Trump.
Yeah, I might buy one of those for my Mima. You like JD Vance?
Oh yeah.
He's a good guy?
Yeah.
He's to be a good VP?
Yeah.
Did the VPs do anything?
No, but before this assassination attempt, I had like 4 guys, 3 guys. But after the assassination thing, I prefer Vance. He's young, he's strong.
JD's young and strong?
He's strong.
He's smart. He's got a lot of money. Good businessman.
Yeah, businessman.
Yeah, he was a veteran.
Businessman.
Yeah.
No politician.
He hasn't been in politics very long.
Yeah.
2 years, so he's a newbie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like Trump, he's not really.
Into.
Yeah. We'll have 2 businessmen in there.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Trump did good picking JD.
Yeah. Yes, that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, I wanted him to pick Vivek. You like Vivek?
So.
Vivek for Department of Justice head. Or FBI head.
Yeah.
Ah, the rainbow. The rainbow kids. The LGBTQ street.
FJB, 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 FJB.
All right, guys. I guess JD Vance is fine with me. Just like everybody here, they don't really know a whole lot about the guy. If Trump picked him, he must be good. He's a vet, successful businessman. He's not gonna do mean tweets. Not that we care. He just low-key, I guess. That's what Trump's looking for. He wants to. He feels like that's his best chance to win the Rust Belt. Vice president don't do nothing anyways, how I look at it. But he's going to be handed the keys to the MAGA movement. But I guess that's why we have primaries. If we don't like him, we'll vote for Vivek. Hey guys, we're out here in Orange City. From 3 till 6, waving our Trump flags every single Friday. Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. I need you guys to come get your butts out here, okay? Follow me on X, Rumble, and ScrewTube. Do it!
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.